Hey folks, welcome to Darkness and Dragons, a D&D actual play for mature audiences with an emotionally deep narrative and character-driven plot. I'm your Dungeon Master, Melissa, and with me, as always, is...
Laura, and I am playing Ryan, the ASMR rogue.
I'm Sarah. I am playing Elly Pilwicken, the Sylphy barbarian.
And I am Michael. I am playing Penny, the happy-go-lucky wizard.
Thank you guys for joining us again. Last week was pretty exciting as we prepped for hopefully a successful escape from the castle. Laura, do you want to remind us some of the details of what went right and wrong?
That's a short list because there's nothing that went right. Right. So, leading up to the escape from the castle, Ryan is still locked up. Elly has been put into a commanding, planning position. And has actually come up with a pretty decent plan with Arsen to get people out. Penny is off in the capital gathering supplies, and Arsen and Atlas get into a fight. Ryan's an idiot.
Why'd they get into a fight? Aren't they best brothers?
No, they've never been best brothers. They've never been best brothers. Things are getting worse. There's a lot of shouting going on. There was a lot of shouting throughout the entire episode. Many princes, many shouts.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay. So, last time, Ryan was still locked in her room, wearing her necklace, which has a key on it, or a lock on it rather, that allows her to be electrocuted and tracked at all times. Elly has a similar device, but around her ankle. And Penny, you just went into town to go have a nice fun shopping trip, and then you came back, and stuff has happened. So that's something. So what did you grab in town? What things do you have on you that are worth mentioning for your escape plan? What's on the escape menu?
Right. Well, I definitely stocked up on all my supplies from all of my spells. So I have pretty much everything that I need for any of my spells.
New pearl necklace, got it.
Yep, of course. First thing she got. And I know there was a shopping list that I think I was sent with. And Elly or Ryan, do you know what you guys sent Penny for? Or was it just like miscellaneous stuff?
Elly would have been like, find some cool stuff and maybe some interesting potions, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So you guys probably got a few health potions.
All right.
Some goodies there. Penny, do keep in mind that you would have bought whatever you could with the money that you have, because you were the only one of these people who has money. So if Penny would have only bought 2 health potions, that's how many you have.
Yeah, because she has some monies.
She has lots of money if she doesn't pay back her student loans.
Yeah.
Hashtag life.
Wait, are we not kidnapping Raph? Is that not part of this plan? To steal him and take his medical knowledge for ourselves? Sorry, I thought that was part of the plan. No? Or do we have different plans?
You have a plan?
I know Elly has a run bag, or Elly's run bitch bag.
A run bag.
Run bitch bag. The highlights of Elly's bag include a bunch of bread and cheese, a jar of jam, a handful of crumpets. I really like how she organizes this.
I agree.
Some of the typicals, torches, water skins, hempen rope, all that stuff, and a hand-carved pan flute.
Oh, very
annoying.
You know what? You feel that way now, but wait until time comes, and you're going to be real damn happy that you have some entertainment.
Jam into that pan flute.
Yeah. Should I just roll on the table for like one of the items that I picked up and some of the potions?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's say you bought 2 potions, and
Okay.
Ellie grabbed a handful of goodies last time. Let's say she's got 3 items.
3 items. Okay, so let's see what we got for item number 1 is a 20. So this would be one of the potions. It's a potion of fire breath.
Oh.
Wait, that's what I found?
Yeah.
All right. Potion of fire breath.
Let's see. What's another thing?
Cool.
Another thing that you found was that doesn't quite work. And I guess this would be like another. It's in a vial. It's oil of slipperiness. That is.
Oil of slipperiness.
Slipperiness, and finally, I guess they're all potions. A potion of hill giant strength.
Now you're speaking our language.
Now we're speaking our language.
Okay.
Yeah. And how many potions did you say I bought in town?
Well, actually, keep rolling on the same table. We'll pool them together. See if you guys get some items. I mean, maybe not, but...
Let's see here. Ooh, that's a high number. A drift globe. What is that?
Oh, that's awesome.
I love it already.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to write that down on my inventory.
It's cool. It's like a little ball that is like a light source, and it like floats around you. Yeah.
Cool.
Very handy.
Right.
Really good for escaping in catacombs.
Yeah, if you don't have night vision. If you don't have dark vision, handy dandy.
Oh, I'm going to butcher the pronunciation of this one, but it sounds cool. Filter, like PHILT.
Yeah, filter. Yeah.
Of love.
Ooh.
I'm going to write that down as well.
Ben, come here, Ben.
Ben, come with us.
Love.
How many items did you say I bought in town?
You know what? We'll give you one more. We got 3 and 3. You got 6 new things. I'm having fun.
Yeah. Ooh, dust of disappearance.
Ooh. Can we put that on the Empress?
I don't think it actually
I don't think it actually disappears. I think it's kind of like
she can still stab you.
I really like the idea that you can just make her like, it's not for disappearing yourself, it's just for disappearing your problems.
Yeah.
That'll be fine. That'll be fine.
Okay. So that's what I got on my shopping escapade.
And also in Ellie's basement grabbing party.
Yeah, and that's what Ellie got in her.
And Tiff has pockets of shit. So like who knows what she grabbed.
Okay.
Some of these things.
So, Penny, you get back from town. You walk into the place, you're feeling good. You head up towards your room, and your door's busted open, and Ellie and Tiff are, like, frantically packing your bags. They're trying to pick your skulls.
Did I come at a bad time?
No time, Bradley, Beatrix. What are the other names? I don't know.
It's okay. Bradley for sure. What is this about?
Code Brown Penny. We've been found out, and we're leaving immediately.
Okay. Where's Ryan?
She's in her closet.
In her closet.
Arsen's gone to see if he can.
Should we go get her?
You two need to get down there and see if you can open up that door.
Oh, the door.
Yes. The door that leads outside. Because it smells like outside out there, apparently.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Let me just grab... I can't take all my stuff, but...
Grab whatever the fuck you want.
I will grab my backpack and my penny pack, and I will grab some of my books that I need. I guess I could stop off at the library really quick and grab some books, right?
Well, I mean, we got to go through there anyway, except one thing, I kind of knocked out Mr. Tomas and stowed him behind a pile of books.
What? Why?
He, we had to make a really loud noise and see he would have heard, and then maybe like told a guard, and then a guard would have come in, and I would have had to get rid of both of them.
He's really nice. You just had to tell him.
I don't think so, Penny. I mean, he still works for the Empress, and
yeah, but I'm sure he would have, like, if you talk. Anyway, what's done is done. It's cool.
It's okay. I just knocked him out. I didn't actually like.
Okay. If we're going by, I will talk. I will. Yeah.
But he doesn't know that we know about the secret entrances. Remember, so
yes.
Maybe you need to knock him out again if he's still up or if he wakes up.
Oh, I can't do that.
Maybe Tiff. I don't know. I won't be there. I have to go get Carmen.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we better go.
Don't die.
I'm gonna give her like the biggest hug, like around the waist, and like squeeze.
I'll hug her back, but I'm nervous. I'm just like probably like pat her and be like, all right, we don't have time right now. We gotta go.
Okay.
And I run. Not like in a noticeable way, like a like a jaunty Elly.
A jaunty Elly walk.
Yes,
that's fair.
That's it.
So, what are the teams? We've got Ryan and Arsen upstairs. We've got Elly and Carmen out in the courtyard. And Penny and Tiff in the basement?
Yep.
This will be fun.
Can I go by the library and see if I can't maybe take a couple books?
Yeah, you can. I mean, that's where you guys are going through. So, Mr. Tomas is still unconscious.
Okay.
And I didn't need him anyways.
Can I just very quickly not peruse, but like look over and see if there's any books that would look useful? Like,
I mean, you've been in this library before. It's nothing.
Okay.
I mean, lots of rare stuff if you want to steal it and like, rare first editions, but like nothing useful.
I think I think I'd be looking for something map-like maps of the kingdom or like where to go next, because that's kind of the next game plan.
Yeah, so you can grab a map of the country off the wall. It's like hung up all beautifully and like pinned up. You can just,
I moved all the maps to the front of the library. We've all been recently preserved and displayed. It's in like a curated exhibit. I was Tomas last time. I did a really good job.
Okay. I think I'll take that map. I'll do a quick look around.
From the person who has their map stolen to the map stealer, how times have changed.
I'm going to turn to Tiff and say, Tiff, do you still have that like bag that was bigger on the inside?
No. Lost it.
Okay. I like when I put my whole head inside of that. That's.
Yeah, me too. That's kind of why I lost it.
Are you okay with this plan?
Nope, this is a terrible plan.
Oh. Okay.
But apparently you've been committing treason, so I don't really have a choice.
Yeah, I didn't know about that until it was too late, which apparently is the story of my life, so...
You didn't know you were treasoning?
No.
With anyone else, I wouldn't believe it, but...
Am I just doing what I've been doing my whole life, where I'm doing really bad things and I don't know it?
Yeah, seems like.
Okay. This is a bad thing we're doing.
I mean, you're not actually killing anyone today, right?
Not this day.
And Mr. Cade vouched for your innocence.
He did.
Oh, man.
Personally.
Speaking of, as you two go to leave, a guard comes to the door and says that he would like to speak to you.
I'm gonna, do the whole...
Yeah. He'd like to speak to you now, please. This way.
I'm gonna keep doing that until it gets awkward and then just...
Eventually, the guard grabs you by the shoulders and, ushers you down the hallway. Elly, on your way out to the courtyard, you can set the bombs. You've got, 5 minutes before they go off.
Okay, so I think I was going to head to the place with the most brush, and probably close... Oh, wait, was it the ballroom? It was the ballroom, I think.
Yeah. You didn't want to burn the horses.
No. The ballroom.
The ballroom. Because it's nice and central, and it will cause a lot of damage, but no one will be in there.
And flammable, yes. I'm going to do that.
Cool. Elly puts down all of these little containers that Tiff has put together. They are a liquid hung, suspended over a powder, and the container that the liquid is in is slowly melting away until eventually it hits the powder and it will explode.
Spicy.
Okay. She runs outside. Ryan. What are Arsen and Ryan doing when a bomb goes off?
Talking. Casually. Obviously. They're probably banging, actually.
Okay.
That's really inappropriate. Sorry, they're the worst. Things escalated, right? There was shouting, and anyway. Right, so then a bomb, right?
Yep. So a series of bombs start going off on the first floor.
And do I know that's the signal? I'm assuming that I've also been told the plan.
Arsen steps up and he's like, "Oh shit!" And then he looks at you for a second, like, "Do I finish?"
No.
He falls on the floor.
Get the keys! The keys! All over the floor.
Cool. He starts finding the keys, and he starts trying different ones at your neck. Do you have any system that you want him to try?
Okay, surely there's some sort of process of elimination, right? For the size of the keyhole, where you should be able to eliminate keys that are too large or too small. Yeah. I'm going to be making sure that we're not doubly using keys, so any key that he uses, I'm going to make sure goes into a pile of used keys that is completely separate from the unused keys.
We're still talking about keys, right?
What else are you talking about? Yes, we're talking about keys.
Okay. He tries the first key. It doesn't work.
Okay. Okay.
Second key does not work.
How many keys are there, roughly?
The third key, you feel an essence of energy surround your neck, and it feels like magic happens, but it does not open it. And suddenly your neck feels like hot, like it's pulsing with electricity.
That's not good.
Like maybe it sets something off. Next one doesn't work. Next one doesn't work. He's getting a little frantic here. It's starting to hurt a lot. You're having really bad luck, man. Finally, the last key that he has fits into the lock. The one that you thought was way too big and could never work slides into the lock and pops open. It feels like this key probably still has some energy in it, so you might be able to use it for one more lock or maybe a couple more locks.
Yep, I'm going to take it.
And the collar pops off your neck. What do you do with it?
Oh, burn it! Throw it! No, I don't have time to burn things. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it with me.
Yeah? Okay.
Yep. For now. Calm down, Elly. Calm down. I know it tracks us. I'm not taking it to the catacombs. Relax.
We have to be careful, you know.
I'm not that dumb.
Well,
yeah. That's fair.
It's okay, honey.
But I have a plan.
Okay. So Arsen pushes open the door, and there are 2 guards outside. One of them is Ben.
Right. Oh, the other one.
What are you gonna do to him?
The one that's not Ben. Bring him. Want him. Inside.
You're dressed, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just checking, okay? You want to bring him inside the room.
Yep.
Sure, Arsen grabs that guard and pushes him by his shoulder into the room towards you.
I'm putting the collar on him.
Snap.
Mm-hmm.
It goes in place. He immediately reaches up to try to grab it and looks at you and then reaches for his sword.
I'm gonna back out of the room as soon as I'm out of the room. If you just stay.
He draws his sword. You can't just back away from it.
Of course I can. I can run away. I can clamp and run.
Okay, so you and Arsen are gonna
All
boot
I
it?
have to do, I only have to be outside of the door. That's all I have to do.
Okay, you close the door, and he starts kicking at it.
I don't have to close the door. As soon as he comes out of the door, that thing is going to electrocute him to death.
You're so mean.
I'm not mean. As long as he stays there, it's fine.
Okay, Ben is looking at you, horrified, and says, You can't, stop! You have to stop! And he pulls out his sword.
Put that away. Put it down.
He holds it to your chest.
We're not doing anything. We're just leaving, not hurting anybody.
We're not going anywhere.
Ben. Put the sword down.
No. Go back in your room.
I mean, there's no point, because he's in there now with the collar and...
Go in the room with the collar. And he, points it towards you and just, touches you a bit with it,
I'm not going in the room.
I'm a guard. You can't just leave. That's my job. That's the one thing I'm supposed to do is guard.
What if you... Okay, so we could knock you out or you can come with us. We really don't have a lot of time to decide.
Where are you going? You're not going anywhere. You're a prisoner.
Except not at at this exact moment. So I was, and now I'm not. So if you could just let us go, I could knock you out first. Would that be better? It'd make you look good.
You can't knock me out. You're not going to do it.
I could set you on fire.
I can knock you unconscious with my sword. Arsen is standing at the back, and he's just watching with his arms crossed, wow, what a show.
Thanks for helping. Right, okay. I'm going to go now, Ben. Right? Don't.
Do you try to go past him?
Yeah.
He hits you. He cuts into your shoulder and does 3 points of damage. And then he raises the blade back up towards your chest and says, I said stop, I don't want to hurt you. Another explosion rattles the ground beneath you.
Okay. I have. Hold on. Where is my spells? Okay, right. How about, okay. Can I control fire? I have to be able to see it. Alright, I'm gonna try and distract him with fire. I really don't want to hurt him. Surely there's a candle or something that's lit somewhere in the room.
Sure.
Right. Can I light a huge fucking fire? A huge fire. Somewhere?
Sure.
To
are you trying to intimidate him?
No, I'm trying to distract him so that I can just run.
Okay, alright. Distract him, eh?
Yeah. So, like behind me, to the side, like something, like, really just happened to catch fire.
Do a performance check, see if you can distract him.
I think... Oh, that's not bad. And this is why I put all my points into charisma. Okay, that's not good. 7.
He sees it. He's clearly upset, but another rocket of explosion from beneath him has him focused, and he thinks it's maybe connected, and he has to keep doing his job.
Fuck. Okay, alright.
Just go back in your room. I'll make sure everything's safe.
I can't go back in there. He'll stab me because I put the collar on him. Please, just Ben.
He won't stab you if you're in your room. Ben,
please. You need to move aside, please.
I can't. The queen will have my head.
You could come with us then.
I don't even know what you're...
You could come with us. We're just leaving the castle, that's it. Ellie's coming. I know, like, Ellie. We're not going to hurt anybody. We're just leaving.
Where is she?
She's waiting for us.
But she didn't tell me that she was leaving.
We just don't want to be slaves. You have to understand that. It's not fair to Ellie, and it's not fair to me or any of the other people, and we just want to leave. We don't want to hurt anybody. There's a passage. We just want to get out. That's it.
You don't really want me to come, though. He lowers his sword a little sadly.
What? Of course we do. I know Ellie does.
He doesn't say anything, and he just steps slightly to the side with his head bowed and his sword tip touching the ground.
Stop it! Okay, right. Can I... This is the shit that got me in trouble in the fucking first place. Being nice to people. Moral Lister, don't be nice to people. Okay? Okay, it's not Laura. It's right. Okay. Can I just, like, can I take his face and I just want to, like, hold his face?
He pulls away when you go to touch him.
Not come even for Ellie. She cares about you. I would like her to have the chance to tell you that.
Oh no! He's another NPC again.
or he'll be dead. One of the two, you know.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, I want him to come. I don't want him to die because he let us go.
And I just said, quote, that Ellie cares about him. That is not true. I'm sorry, if he's dudes. You say someone all of a sudden, oh, she's fucking in love with me. No, I said she cares about you, Ben. I said she cares about you, alright?
He seems hopeful for a second, and you can't quite read the expression on his face, but he leaves the room. Back into the hallway.
We're following him.
You follow him down the hallway slightly, and then Arsen grabs your arm and says, I need to grab my things, and pulls you into his room. He starts pulling down rapiers.
Shit, don't. You need all of those. Get one. I need one.
At least 3.
I need one.
At least 3.
You don't use 2 at the same time. Come on.
This one is gold. This one is silver.
I'm not having this argument. Fine, take them all.
He, like, gets out, weirdly he has this, it's like a holster for his rapiers, but it has 3 different slots. And he's like, yeah.
I roll.
He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. And you guys boot it down the main hallway, or are you trying to find some, like, side servants' passageway to get down to the first floor?
Well, okay, so, but we're doing good here, right? Because if we have Arsen and we have Ben, and both of them ahead and me behind.
Ben is gone now.
But it's fucking gone.
Ben's gone.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay.
Run, bitch, run.
Okay, all right. We're both sneaky. Okay. Shit. Shit.
What do you want to do? Do you want to perform like he's doing what he wants with you? Do you want to sneak around?
That one.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Sure. My performance is much better than my... Oh, no, I guess my performance-based stealth is the same, but whatever. Okay.
He smirks at your idea and kind of, like, slowly collects your hair in the back of his hand until he's, like, gripping the ponytail. And he says, bit of a turn of phrase, isn't it? And he pulls you close and kisses you for a second, and then he, like, pushes you forward and, like, brings you down the stairs very, very roughly. Like he is mad at you. Like you helped blow up the castle. Like you're a traitor who's trying to kill his mother.
Oops.
I
Didn't mean to. It was an accident.
Penny, you are upstairs. Outside Mr. Cade's office.
I sure am.
He opens the door when you arrive. He's clearly been expecting you, and he says, young Penelope, I hope to have a word with you about some uncomfortable rumors going about this castle.
Of course.
Please come in, have a cup of tea.
Well, I'd love to.
As you walk into the room, he notices your magical orb that he gives you, and he asks, has that been any help to you?
Oh, yes.
I'm pleased. These trying times, we need protection where we can get it. No matter the cost, right?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Now, have you heard these troubling accusations about your friends?
Maybe. I think so.
You have? And you didn't raise this with me sooner?
Well...
You have to understand how that must make you seem. I mean, they may be slaves and servants, but to associate with someone of your caliber, it doesn't make you look good, my friend.
Oh, I just didn't want to lose kitchen, like, duties or kitchen privileges, because I know Elly likes to touch all the food with her dirty hands, and so,
yes,
you know,
well,
I thought that might, you know, make not... Because I know you guys like everything very clean, so I figured the rumors of her touching all the food just to make sure that they were still fresh before we ate them was... Well, I didn't want to tell anybody. Yes.
I know your friends are simple. I didn't think you were.
Simple?
Weak-minded.
I know what simple means. Those were the only rumors that I heard. Is there any other rumors?
That your friends were planning to assassinate my wife.
Oh, boy. Wow. That's... Huh.
Not
That's
a rumor
lot.
you'd heard then. Yes, well, your friend Ryan seems to have been the instigator. Your little winged friend is too simple to have figured out anything like this.
I like... Oh boy, she's going to try her best at a performance. This is not going to go well.
Yeah? What kind of performance?
She's going to act as though she believes that the only reason why Ryan and Elly would get close to her is to get closer to the queen to try to assassinate her.
Okay. I feel like that's maybe deception.
Are you sure?
Are you better at performance?
Yup. By 5 points, I am.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Perform it, girl. Perform it.
All right, she's going to perform her heart out. Okay. That's like a 17.
Like a 17?
That's like a 17.
So you try to convince him that your friends have just been manipulating you and you're just realizing now how harmful they are.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hear some of that. Tell me more about your horrible friends.
Oh, that was why they were getting closer to me. I thought I finally found friends outside of school that weren't just... I think she, like, takes a step back and, like, catches herself on the wall. Like, really hammering it up. Like, like a lip quiver. Like, I was used so much in my school. I was always used because I was good at studying. And now I was just being used because of my connections.
Cry, Penny, cry.
Pretend like I'm touching your books.
Ugly cry.
Cool. Let's see how much he sees through this.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. He lets you play this out for a really long time.
Okay.
Like you're sobbing and like you do that, like at one point you look up to see if he's watching and he is and you look back down. And he says, while I'm sure Ryan is an expert at getting into beds at other places that will get her what she needs, I can't bring myself to think that you were entirely without knowledge of it.
Like, this is probably like lip quivering aspect. It's like, well, I didn't want to believe. I thought that they wanted to hang out with me because I'm cool. And if they don't want that, then that means I'm not cool.
Oh, Penny. An explosion hits the floor beneath you.
Ah!
Mr. Cade stands up, immediately grabbing his own orb, and a shield surrounds his body for an instant. And he says, "My God, is this you?" And he comes at you with more force than you've ever seen.
Oh, I'm here. I'm here. How can it be me?
He grabs you by your collar and pushes you against the wall. He says, "Who else is involved in this?"
I don't know.
"Tell me!"
I don't know.
He slams you back against the wall with more force than you think he should have, given his age and general physique. You take a hit point of damage.
Oh. Jeez. No bueno.
There's a wildness in his eyes that you have not seen before.
I'm gonna try to lock eyes. And say, "Mr. Cade, calm down. It wasn't me. I don't know what's going on."
Then you'll stay right here until this is dealt with. He lets you go, and he goes back to the door of his room, and he locks it, and disappears.
In the history of calming down, no one has ever calmed down by being told to calm down.
Well, she's very new at this.
Penny's only met like 4 people, alright? And it works with Elly sometimes.
Yeah.
And my mom, my dad, Tefania.
Sometimes it works.
Wait, did he just lock her alone in there?
Yep.
There's gonna be good shit in there, Penny.
You steal all his shit and you
Steal all his shit.
blow a hole through his fucking door.
Is there anybody else in the room with me?
Well, based on the way that he stormed out, it's probably unlikely that his wife is in this room with him, and this is, like, their area. Like, their bedroom is just back there.
Go snoop through their drawers.
Oh, I am 100%.
This is an assassination attempt. What do you mean you're gonna...
I
She's
am
walked in there anyway.
Oh, you guys
100%.
are gonna get killed. Alright. Where do you want to snoop?
Well, actually, I think in my snooping, my prime objective is finding a way out. If it just happens that I find something that's intriguing, interesting, or cool, that's just a happy side note.
Do an investigation.
Check his bedside tables. There's always good shit in there.
Or defamating those
Okay.
ones.
Investigation?
Yeah.
15.
15. When he locked the room with his key, it seems like it set some magical effect over the room that secured it from the rest of the castle. You can feel it below your feet and on the floor. The only exception seems to be the balcony.
Cool.
Rapunzel.
In the bedroom, you find it's pretty Spartan overall. You can go through their drawers and stuff if you like. You find underneath the bed an old wooden box that looks very fancy.
Mm.
And when you open, it is full of love letters.
Aww.
Yeah.
Aww.
Depending on how early it is, like they're sort of ordered. The first few are newer, and the ones at the bottom are older. And some of the ones at the bottom are graphic.
Arsen did say, he was like, do you know my parents? They're disgusting.
They're gross. They fuck.
They're disgusting.
Okay. But I don't see or find anything else.
Ooh, Penny, read one. Read one. Dr. Jazzy wants you to read one.
Oh, God.
Sorry, the Twitch channel has spoken.
Yeah. This is our biggest fan.
I don't think Penny would, though. I think she would keep the privacy.
Oh, Penny.
Later.
Yeah, take it.
If I were playing any other character, 100%, all those love letters would be gone. But that's not Penny's jam. Penny can't do that.
Oh,
Penny, you're such a good girl.
She can't do that.
killing us, Penny.
But they're in love.
Angel and devil on her shoulders is an angel and then another angel.
It's like two angels debating, and then one angel just being like, this is how it is.
Yeah.
Like in the Emperor's New Groove, it's like, yeah, look what I can do.
Yeah.
Got a point.
He's got a point.
He's got a point.
Yeah.
Is it us on her shoulders?
I think it might
Oh,
be.
God.
But, like, they're both like halos.
We're both going, take one. Like, you don't have to read it. You can take it. We'll read it.
Okay, Penny, do you have any plans for getting out of this building? Let's leave you to consider if there's a way for you to get out of here.
Jeez. Okay. You said there was a balcony.
There's a balcony. 2 balconies, in
Okay.
fact.
Oh, where do these 2 balconies overlook?
They overlook the courtyard and the rose gardens and out towards the city. Directly above them is Arsen and Atlas's balconies. And you're probably about, 10 stories in the air because of how high all the, fancy ceilings are.
I'm afraid you'd say that.
Yeah. Well, how about you think about it a little bit,
Okay.
and we'll see how Elly is doing with her dearest friend, Carmen.
Okay.
Elly, you go into the yard. There's people walking around, guards, they look at you. Give me a performance to pretend that you are normal and did not just set a series of bombs.
I would never. The gall. Is this performance?
I think so. I think deception is more like one-on-one, right? This is more like people walking by you.
Cool. I'm super cool. I'm super normal. Okay. 17 for the first one.
Okay. Yeah, you do pretty well. One of the guards kind of gives you a kind of a second look for a second, but everyone else is ignoring you, so. And you make your way down to where Carmen is working away in her shop.
I'm just going to. Is anyone in the shop this time?
No.
Okay. I'm going to.
She looks at you. Is it time?
I mean, did you hear the boom booms? Because yeah, it's time.
Yeah. She turns to you and she sticks out her leg and she's like, "Well, then hurry the fuck up."
All right, calm the fuck down. And I'm going to I'll pull her to the side a little bit, and then just this one.
Oh my God, they're still in your pants.
This one,
Elly.
It's for safeties.
Elly. The first key works.
Fuck yeah. Okay. I'm going to oh, good. Okay. Is there a broom or something nearby? I'm trying to clamp it onto the broom.
Sure. I like Elly spends a lot of time making sure it's properly clamped, and then it's very clear that if someone was even to lift up the broom, it would just fall off.
Yeah, that's
immediately. Yeah. Cool. She grabs your arm and says, "Where are we going?"
We're gonna go under the castle, so I'm gonna need you to put these on, and I'm gonna hand her my spare set of clothes just to because I assume she's just covered in not shit, but
she's dirty.
Yeah.
She is getting changed. You notice that she has probably not been able to walk more than 30 steps at a time since she's been here, and you can see that her body is really pained and slower than she was when you showed up.
Bad. Okay. Yeah. As soon as she is dressed, I'm going to be okay. Now,
lead the way.
All right. And I'm going to I'll go under her arm and I'll kind of hold her up a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Faster walk.
Yep.
And if anyone looks at us, I'm going to pretend I'm flirting with her.
Roll to flirt with Carmen?
Sure, what's that?
I really don't think you can do this well.
Is it survival?
That's the meanest thing I've ever heard.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Elly. Animal handling?
Alright, I'm rolling in.
Turn.
Wait, can I roll something else?
Do a deception.
Okay, fine.
Using your words, not just your body.
Yeah. 19, baby.
Wow, this is better than you ever flirted with even Ben. It turns out all you have to do to flirt well is fake it.
Great. I think that's the best quality of fake flirting. I'm just oh, Marmalade, you're so sweet. However,
you call her Marmalade? Of course you call her Marmalade.
That's her name now.
That's what you call that's a pet name for Elly, isn't it?
They're all food. They're all foods. Anytime she calls someone something, it's a food.
Cool. Elly, you make it to the library. People are running around. Luckily, since the library's in the opposite direction of the ballroom, you can get there pretty easily.
Yep.
And you notice Mr. Tomas still unconscious. Good for you.
Great.
And you boot it downstairs to the catacombs where Ryan and Arsen are standing there waiting.
All right. Just well, I take it if we're all here, something right has happened. Where the fuck is Penny?
There's Penny. I thought she'd be with you.
No, I had to get Carmen. She was with Tiff last time I saw her. They were getting their bags packed. They were supposed to be here before us.
Tiff boots it down the stairs carrying a whole bunch of bags and says, "So Penny went off to go see the Emperor?"
Oh, fuck's sakes.
Yeah.
Fuck. A chorus of fucks.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Fuck, Knuckles. Shit.
Arsen's just like, we were just fucking there.
Oh.
Okay. All right. We don't all need to go. Some of us should go through the catacombs. Some of us should go get Penny. Who should do what?
I think I should go through to get Penny because I'm stupid. People won't suspect stuff of stupid people. Right? That makes sense? Right? I mean, Carmen, you can't go. Look at you.
No,
Arsen,
I'm not going.
yeah, and Arsen, if you go through the castle again, I'm pretty sure someone's going to stop you or try to take you to put out the fires. Which are
They're not going to ask me to put out the fires.
Then,
They might wonder why I'm trying to talk to my dad. That's pretty odd.
ooh, oh yeah.
That's the least worst part we could hope for.
All right, then why don't we three go? Tiff, can you look at the door that we found and see if you can, like, open it or something? Or
Yeah.
make sure it actually leaves. Because
Do any of your keys still work?
I'm not sure. I mean, I've still got my ankle thing on.
You should probably
I think
take
I
that
have-
off.
I think I have one that might still work.
And I still have a few keys in my pants.
Should I try the key on Ellie?
Sure, yeah. If you want.
And he's like, but
This is
what about the door? What about the door? What if we need to open the door? What if you gotta get out there? No one's gonna suspect.
that's why you still have a trouser full of keys.
Yeah, I mean, you know, worst scenario, there's a key in my pants.
Well, yes, we could bust down the door. I could light it on fire. We could. I mean, but other than chopping your leg off, that's a bit
Right, yeah, that's true.
key versus no key. So
I kind of want to keep my foot, kind of.
yes, right. Then give me your leg.
Fuck, okay. Just like, oh,
Aww!
sorry.
Secret
It's
foot
laundry
message!
It's laundry day.
I will try the key on her leg.
The key works. The lock pops open.
Yes,
And the energy that was inside the key dissipates.
Oh,
right. Okay, that's all right. It's fine. It's fine. One problem at a time. One problem at a time. Okay. Is there anything I can clamp this thing to?
I mean, you should probably take it out of the where you're escaping before you clamp it to something.
Okay, right. Yeah.
Bad enough that you brought it down here.
there's statues in the courtyard on the way to where.
Perfect. We'll take it out. Okay. So, right. Plan. Me, Elly, Arsen. He's very good at pretending to be
Noble? Almost like I've been pretending my whole life.
It's almost like you are noble or something.
or
Thank you,
something.
Elly.
I mean, very good at acting like he's just dragging slaves around. He's good at that. We can do that same thing that we did before, and then Tefania and Carmen will go to the door, try and buff it down, give them your trouser keys, give them all your trouser keys, right? They can start trying the keys. If not, they can start busting it.
Okay, Elly, Ryan, and Arsen booted upstairs. Tefania helps Carmen to get towards the entrance, so you guys will be able to make a quicker escape when you get back. Penny, any luck in the room?
Yes, I have a plan. So, knowing my familiarity with the castle, on the balcony, can I see into any windows or doors? Any windows that are cracked open that would have the best direct route to the catacombs?
Well, the bedrooms of the Emperor and Empress are on the side closest to the library. You can actually, if you like lean out, kind of see some of the large window panes, stained glass.
How far away would the window be to the balcony that I'm on?
Just to any one of the windows?
I'm hoping more towards the library window because I think she would know best the way back to the catacombs from the library.
It's actually not too far. Maybe 100 feet?
Ooh.
Maybe 60, somewhere in that range. Hard to tell when you can't. It depends if you're going for the top of the window or like lower down towards the floor.
Okay. This is going to be fun. I got it. Okay. So, is there an area within that stained glass that I could reasonably see into the library?
Yes.
Okay. I think Penny's going to gauge it out for about a second or two, and then she's going to run and jump towards the window.
You jump off the balcony?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Headed towards that window in a line distance.
Okay, I assume you have a plan for landing?
I do. When I get about 25 feet away from that window, I am going to cast Misty Step into the library.
How far does Misty Step work?
30 feet.
Oh boy. So this depends on your timing, right?
Sure
I
does.
tried to do this in our other game and I was not allowed.
I'm game for this. What would I do for like how well can you time this? Survival.
Okay.
Give me a survival roll.
Okay, so this is how Penny dies.
Can I catch her? Can I catch her? Do we see her?
Do you see her? Let's see while she rolls first.
Hear her.
Survival?
Just crashes into the book.
That's a 13.
Okay, 13. You guys head up the stairs towards the upper floors, or sorry, I guess up towards the main floor. You're running through the library, and you see a few guards who are standing by Mr. Tomas looking over his body. You have a moment to kind of be like, okay, let's be quiet, when Penny just busts through the window. Like, ass first, screaming, ruining any chance of stealth. Like on a misty trail towards you. Elly, roll an athletics check?
Okay.
Or acrobatics. You can pick your choice, I guess.
Oh no, athletics is good. 16.
You manage to get between Penny and a bookcase that she is about to crash into with the momentum that she has as she bounces like a pebble on a lake through the library.
goalie her and grab her.
Penny, you take 10 damage.
Okay, I'm still good.
Oh my god. Did that not cushion her at all?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's with cushioning.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to see everything. I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat. And just run! We run now! We're running! And then boom!
And then Penny's gone. Ryan, Elly, there are quite a few guards turning to look at you with their swords drawn.
Can I cast Burning Hands? Burning Hands.
Okay. Let's do some initiatives.
Great.
Okay.
Oh my. That's okay. Best you are
You've got
going to
3.
dice jail.
Yeah, you've got them. 3 of them will get to attack probably first, depending what you guys get.
I got a 20.
Oh, never mind.
Dexy girl.
Sexy girl.
14.
Okay.
1.
1?
Nice.
No. Wait. What is your?
Well, look, I rolled a what? 4.
Okay.
There you go. Natural ones. Don't
No one could possibly have rolled
My
lower,
God.
though. It's
I mean,
my point.
If
It's
they
like
have a
someone rolled a
negative on their
0.
decks,
Yeah, but sometimes people don't have any decks. Yeah.
Cool. Penny, you're first.
I'm a running.
Oh, right. You're just cheesing it.
Oh yeah. Bonus
Cool.
action dash.
Penny cheeses it and abandons her friends. Her friends are attacked 3 times.
Sorry, that was her plan. Her plan was to get into the library and run.
That's fine,
Does
Penny. Get out
Ryan
your squishy.
an 11 hit? Or sorry, 14.
To hit who?
Ryan.
Yes.
Does a 21 hit you, Ellie?
Ooh.
Does a 19 hit you, Ellie?
Sure does.
Wow, you guys are having a great day. Ryan, you're pretty lucky. You only take 2 damage. Ellie, you only take 8 damage.
Great.
Ooh, I will say on my turn, I'm casting mage armor on myself. That's FYI.
Like a hero?
Like the hero that she is.
God.
She's an
Okay.
icon. Also, I love your pants, Michael.
Oh, thank you.
Fucking love the Grinch.
The Grinch.
The Grinch.
Okay. Ellie.
Wee. Oh, it's my turn. Really?
Yeah.
These guys rolled like shit.
Well,
Okay.
half of them rolled well and half of them rolled shitty.
All right. Well, so I have a couple of them in range of me, right?
Yeah. 3 of them are already in range, but the other 3 you could you could get to them in a turn.
Okay. Well, I would like to rage to start off.
Of course.
And just so you know, as soon as I go into a rage now, snow starts to swirl around me in my space.
Cool.
And I can see through the snow to make melee attacks, but everyone else has disadvantage on ranged attacks.
Oh, good to know.
Okay, sorry, wait. Other creatures that rely on sight have disadvantage on ranged against you. Oh, and my AC goes up by 2.
Beautiful. That is important to note because a few of them do indeed have crossbows.
Great. Okay. How do we fight again? It's been so long.
How do we do?
Swing that axe! Swing the axe! Swing the axe!
Yes,
Yeah.
I would like to straight up cleave through the closest one. I just see them come out of nowhere, and I'm just like,
Okay.
and I would like to attack if. Okay. Wait. Okay. So that's 17 plus 5,
Yep.
22?
To his AC.
To hit.
Discard number 1.
For the number 1.
He has short blonde hair. It's kind of like awkwardly cut around his ears.
His mom did it.
Sorry, sweetie. Okay. 9, 10, 11. 11 points of damage.
Cool. He has a much more awkward cut now, in that it is through his body. And he is dead.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
That's the most awkward cut he got today.
Sorry.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. Another guy's gonna come at Ryan. He misses, I assume, with a 9.
Yes.
The next one shoots at you from a distance with a 13.
Mine is 13. Do I win if it's a tie?
I think
The
Michael?
tie goes to the attacker.
It's me.
Because you have to meet or beat.
I thought so. Yeah. Alright. And last one goes at Ellie, and it's a 6, so it misses. The only one who takes damage that round is Ryan. And it's one of Laura's dice, so it does 7 damage to her.
Of course it betrays me. Of course. Okay.
Over to you, Ryan.
Right. I'm gonna go with burning hands, I guess.
Yep. Crunch him.
And everyone in a 15-foot cone.
15-foot
Hopefully
cone.
all of them.
find out.
Spicy boys.
It is 4 of them.
How many is there?
5.
Okay, fine. So say, can I not back up and make sure they're all in the 15-foot cone? But it's okay.
One of the guys has a crossbow, and he's starting near the back. Yeah.
Let's not be greedy. Right. Okay. Right. So okay. So that's I'm so bad at 5th edition. What am I doing? I like 4th. I'm assuming that is they have to roll, and if it hits their dexterity of 11, then they take 3d6 fire damage.
Okay, so I
am reading.
So they have to save. So
yeah,
they
have to
roll
save.
and add their dexterity modifier.
Yeah.
And again, much like attacking, it has to meet or beat your...
What's your spell save?
Mine?
Yeah. What are they trying to... 11, you said?
11.
Okay.
11.
You hit guy number 1. You miss 2. Hit 3. Oh, roll the stable. Miss 4. And if critical. The last guy.
Is crystal max damage do you get a bonus dice, or what's max damage on?
Not against the save, unfortunately.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, all right. So 3d6 damage is going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage
Each?
for everyone that it hits. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, except for the guy who takes that I crit on. I don't get.
I'm not against the save, sorry.
Cool. You burn away 3 of the guards who were caught in your fire blast. 2 which have swords, 1 of which had a crossbow.
Nice.
And they scream and run and bump into the books, and fire begins to spread through the library.
They also take half as much if they saved.
Yes.
Oh, half. Okay. That's good to know. Okay. Penny, what else are you doing? Still running?
Oh, yeah. I think she's, I'm looking behind myself to see, are they following me yet?
Not yet. But you can see Tefania up ahead.
Okay.
Go, girl, go, 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 go.
I think after seeing Ryan burn the things, she's got this under control. We need to go. Now.
Okay.
And then just like, zoom.
Elly. Oh, wait. Nope, 2 or 3 dead. Yep, Elly.
Me? Who else is left?
There's a guy with a sword and a guy with a crossbow, and they look very scared.
All right, I'm gonna go for the guy with the sword.
Okay.
I'm just gonna run straight up to him and just
Make his day.
gonna try to take a little off the top.
Just the tip.
Just a little off the top. Just a little. just a tip.
I mean, that's an excerpt from the letter you read earlier.
Oh no. Synthetic 20.
You got a 20 to hit?
Yeah.
That ruins his day.
Great. Alright. 13, 14, 15. 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. You were doing sword guy?
I was doing sword boy.
Sword boy's dead.
Sorry, sword boy.
He falls to the ground near his other comrades. Tomas is waking up.
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
I'm not killing him.
No.
Ryan, your turn.
Right. Okay.
Oh, wait. Nope, sorry. One guy left. And he gets to attack you first. Sorry. Elly, he's trying to shoot you. Because you terrify him. 17.
What the fuck is Arsen doing, by the way?
He's downstairs. Isn't he?
Oh, he left? No, he's supposed to be with us.
Just pretend that there's an extra enemy that he's fighting.
I'm just leaning against the wall, going, they got this.
I got this.
They got this.
Has disadvantage on me.
Oh, right. He rolled better that time.
Okay. So whatever damage I take is half.
Okay.
Rajang.
That's really good, because he rolled max damage. 9 damage. So that means it's 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good for you.
Burbs, baby. That's what I've been waiting for.
Ryan.
My damage. I think you just said that I get attacked next after.
No, there's only one guy left. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I meant to. I was gonna say it was your turn, but there was one guy left.
Oh. Thunderwave.
Okay. Thunderwave on the one man remaining.
Jeez.
Loudest spell on earth.
Oh no, for sure.
Everything is already on fire, you guys.
they don't know it's us.
Everything is, there's bombs going off and everything is on fire, okay?
You know what? Do as much damage as you can to this place.
I think this camouflages it. I'm hoping.
It sounds like a bomb, maybe.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So it's a Constitution save of 11.
Oh, 11, eh? For con?
Yes.
Holy crappy saves.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck.
4 damage.
4 damage. He is unhappy, but alive.
Great.
Okay.
Elly, do you want to try to kill him?
Yep. I'm sorry. And I'll just I go for the head.
Go for it.
15?
Yep.
Oh, boy.
My dice are...
17 points of damage.
Sorry, how many?
17 points of damage.
Oh, jeez.
That's more than double what he had, so how does he die?
I thought I was going for the head. Just...
Okay. Last guard is down. Mr. Tomas is on the ground, starting to roll around, looks up at you.
Run.
We're going. We're leaving.
You see a moment of fear where he flinches away from you guys, but you're already gone.
Run.
You put it down the hallway. Penny, the gate is in front of you. Do you have any keys? Are you trying things out? Or are all the keys still in Ellie's pants?
I emptied them all on the floor.
There you go. All right. Keep trying keys, right?
Yep. I'm gonna keep trying until people start arriving.
So you aren't familiar with this feeling, but there's a couple keys that do exactly what happened to Ryan, where they seem to do something, like they seem to activate, but nothing happens.
I am going to, let me just quickly, how long would I think I have?
What, until they get to you?
Yeah.
40 seconds? If they're at full run.
I'm going to keep
minute?
trying.
No.
Oh, you thinking identify?
Yeah.
Yeah, not enough time to do it unless you're doing it spell-wise.
Oh, it would be spell-wise, because it's 10 minutes if I were to do it ritual.
Well, how long does it take you as a spell?
1 minute.
You can do it in a minute. But it's
Okay.
equal.
Yeah, it's like...
Fair enough.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, what's your... Actually, just roll an Arcana for me in general.
Okay. Oh, no. I mean, okay, I got a nice plus on it, but it's not great. It's a 9.
Okay. Technically it's a 10, but I'll give it to you because I'm nice today.
All right.
And you should know more Arcana, Penny.
I got a +5 on that.
Yeah, right? So, as you feel the key seeming to vibrate with energy for a moment before it runs out and seems to be depleted, you have a sense that this would work if only there was more power behind it. Like, this looks like a simple lock, but it's clearly got some magic, and it needs a stronger push of power.
Okay, I'll use my orb. I'm running low on those, and I can't recharge it now. So, yeah, I'll put some magic into it with that black orb of magic.
Okay. How much energy are you going to force into the next key that seems to have a similar energy to the one that you were almost successful with?
Could I?
You can also wait until Elly gets back. Elly has the key that was used for Ryan and her, which so far seems like maybe the most powerful key.
Yeah, but I wouldn't know that.
Because you haven't talked to them.
I haven't talked to them.
Yeah.
So, now could I infuse this with a spell slot of mine?
In what way?
Like, could I concentrate my magic as if I were to cast a spell, but channel it into the key?
I see. So you don't have to use as many castings from your orb.
Correct, because essentially what I want to do is I want to use a second level spell slot and one charge of the orb.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah, I'll buy that.
Okay.
Cool. Elly and Ryan race towards you. Ryan is not looking great, but neither are you. Ellie's fine, because, it's Elly.
Yeah.
As you arrive towards where Penny is, you see the orb that Penny is holding seem to, almost glow, but, almost, reverse glow, and the energy goes into the key slides into the slot, and you feel almost like a pulse of energy as a magical shield releases, and the door opens.
All right, wizards, baby.
Your orb feels slightly lighter again.
Yeah.
A little bit more clear.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
It's a cellar door. So it pops down, and you are in some kind of it looks like a house or something. This has got to be an empty house with just a cover for the escape route.
Right. I'm going to scoop my arm under Carmen and just be like, all right, everybody out. Everybody out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you guys make your way through a few different alleys through the city. Elly, where did you end up leaving your or do you still have it?
I probably, if we didn't get out, as soon as we killed the last guy, because I had it with me, I probably would have just dropped it and
You dropped it with Mr. Thomas.
I probably put on Mr. Thomas.
No, poor guy.
Oh, I liked him.
He's a slave to knowledge.
Oh,
cool.
Leave. Oh no!
You're running through the city, trying to get away from the castle. There is chaos everywhere. You can see people watching what is happening, especially in the richer district of the city. And just as you sneak into an alley, thinking maybe you've gotten away, someone steps in front of you.
Fuck off.
No. If it's fucking Atlas. If it is fucking Atlas.
Oh, it's Atlas.
It's not Atlas.
Swear to God. Okay.
Is it Ben?
It's Weiss.
Oh, fuck.
Weiss has
He liked you.
Hmm?
I thought he liked Elly.
He does like Elly, but he's also a guard. Weiss is standing in front of you, and he oddly does not have his sword out. And when he speaks, it's not with his own voice.
Oh,
fuck.
It is with Mr. Cade's voice.
oh no.
Penelope Lillian Planchet. Return to the castle now, or I will strike you down where you stand.
Nope.
I pull out my weapon and just stand in front of her, and I'm like, Weiss, you don't sound right.
You also missed the most important part of my name, which is Van Ness.
Yeah, you missed 7 different names in there. Fuck you.
He just missed the one, but it's okay.
Right, yes, just 1, not 7. Oh, there was 7.
4. He takes a step towards you, and he has, he's not Weiss. There's something in his eyes that is very different than what Weiss was. And he tries to shoot a spell at you.
Uh-oh.
Fire explodes from his hands.
Uh-oh.
Right? Fuck.
Which I guess means you guys try to save. Aren't you really, really glad that he doesn't have full control and you're saving against Weiss and not Mr. Cade?
Mm-hmm.
So glad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Weiss has a 12.
Against armor class?
No, sorry. This is a spell save
Okay.
against your dexterity.
Okay.
So dex save. Okay. 18.
Okay.
Oh boy, that's not good.
You can do it.
Nope, that's a 9.
He can't do it.
I'm in front of Penny though now. Does that help?
How'd you do, Ryan?
13.
Okay. Fire comes at y'all. Ryan, it hits you for 8 damage. Elly, half damage for you is 3. How do you do this, Elly?
I'm just beefy, baby.
And Penny, you take 7.
Good night, everybody.
Doesn't my body kind of keep some of the stuff at bay?
From Penny?
Yeah, I'm human shielding her.
I mean, yeah. Well, you dodged it, so you sort of didn't realize that meant Penny was in the way.
Fuck. So stupid.
How many HP do you guys have left?
6.
31.
-1.
Penny's
Okay.
unconscious.
Penny's unconscious. Penny did buy some potions earlier. Maybe you guys should have taken some at some point.
We haven't really had the chance.
We've been busy.
Mr. Weiss Cade smirks at you and says, 1 down. Let's just use the same order as before. Elly?
So I don't
But this is Weiss's body, though. If we kill...
Don't make me do this. No. Fuck. Yeah, I'm going to go into a rage again and just try.
Sad rage.
Yeah, it's a sad rage. I'm trying to keep them away from my friends.
Yep.
Why do you do this? Oh, no. 24.
24 damage?
24 to hit. No.
Oh, yeah, you hit him.
My God. 24 damage. Oh,
I mean, are you suggesting that Elly couldn't do 24 damage in a hit?
no, it's possible.
That you couldn't kill Ryan or Penny in a single hit?
If I crit, I crit. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh my. Okay, 17 damage.
17 damage. She looked at me like I was crazy. Man, I hate carry the blank. Ha! I carried it.
No.
Weiss does not seem to respond, but he immediately shoots another attack at you. It is, which seems like some kind of thunder. Like it's loud. There's no lightning, but it's like it like shakes you. And he shoots it right at you, Elly.
Great.
Oh, that was the wrong dice. He did not hit you yet. Or actually, no, you have to try to dodge.
Okay.
This is another dexterity.
Dex save. Oh fuck. Okay.
My bad.
Dex save 16.
Okay. So half damage again. You monster. That was 14 damage. And half of 14 is 7?
Yes.
Yeah, look at me mathin'. Take that, school.
Doing such good math.
Ryan.
Can we do non-lethal damage?
Yes, you can try, but given that his body is not his, knocking him unconscious may not solve the problem.
Might not. Okay. All right. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay. I am out of spells, so I am back to borrowed rapier. Thank you. Ooh. 20.
Hey.
Heck yeah.
Okay, yep.
That's 1d8 plus 2d6.
Cool.
Miss Elly is beside her.
Penny, you're bleeding out in the street.
Sure am.
Be nice if one of your party members healed you if you had a healer in your party.
That would be great.
We're not the only ones in the party right now.
Yeah, that'd be great.
19 damage.
Actually, you know what? You're right. That's fair. That's fair. Who do we got here? We got Carmen, Arsen, Tiff. Anybody else?
I think that's it.
Okay.
I have lesser restoration.
You do. Did you use it?
I thought you said you were out of spells.
It's disease.
Tiff
or...
drops down to her knees and shoves a potion into Penny's mouth.
Sweet. How much health do I get back?
That was a really good performance roll
Oh, thank you.
for choking on a potion.
It's what I do.
So I did 19 damage. Did I kill him?
You can roll for the, however many you get back. Rolling's fun. Sorry, what did you need, Brian?
I did 19 damage.
So you did 20.
No, 19.
That was to attack.
I attacked and then I rolled 19 damage.
I'm sorry, they were too
20.
similar. Got confused.
Yeah.
Because you're too strong. Penny, you're up?
Yes, I'm up. I do my whole...
How'd that healing potion do you?
I got 8.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
You're doing better than Ryan. It's your turn. Mr.
Yay.
Cade is your friend.
Yay! Jeez. Louise. I think I'm just gonna roll really quickly to see. Okay, she's good. I'm going to yeah, I think I'm gonna ice knife him.
Ooh.
Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna ice knife him. That's a bad idea. Not doing that.
Why? Because he taught you that spell?
No, because it will attack the other 2 individuals that are adjacent to him.
Oh.
So I think instead I'm just going to.
I know those guys.
Yeah. I'm going to cast False Life on myself instead.
Oh my gosh, Penny.
Sorry.
Such a
Yep.
monster.
Yep.
Okay. Penny casts False Life, giving herself some temporary HP.
Sure do.
And making herself a little bit more bulky. And I mean a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Mr. Weiss Cade watches you with a look of pure anger in his eyes. And he says, "You have no idea what I went through to make this world what it is. You will not take it away." He shoots a series of green arrows towards Elly from his hands.
Oh no.
You need to try to save against a... Oh no, I make a ranged spell attack. What's your... Yeah.
My AC is 15. He has disadvantage right now because of the swirl and snow.
Okay. 18. He has disadvantage.
15.
15. He rolled an 18. He rolled an 18 twice.
That's super.
Cool. He shoots acid at you. At the end of each shot, it bursts into acid.
The piercing is halved. The acid is full.
Okay. It's actually all acid. It's all acid damage. It's just an illusion.
That's even better.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 damage of acid. And it splashes on the ground nearby you.
Oh, fuck, Knuckles. Okay.
Just how close is everybody? Are we all pretty close?
I think we're all in an alleyway, so it's pretty...
Yeah.
Okay. I have an idea.
Go for it.
Okay. Feel free to engage in villainous talk if you like to. Talking's a free action.
Like,
Hi.
Oh, Penny.
I solved your room puzzle.
He just looks mad.
On a completely unrelated note, you might want to change the window in the library.
Plus all the books are burning. Plus the ballroom is on fire. Plus...
I didn't quite know that. I put that together, though.
The books are on fire?
Yeah, she's like, the books
One
are
of
on
his sons is missing. He's like, I have 2 sons?
Yeah, he
The
hasn't...
other one.
Yeah, he hasn't even pointed out our son out. He's like, it's not the good one.
Elly.
You're muted.
okay. Oh. With what I have left, I am going to pretend I'm George Washington and he's a cherry tree and just try to chop, baby.
Chop them down. Choppy chop chop.
Okay. 23.
Yep.
All right. And 12 points of damage.
Oh, man. You guys are so close. How many HP are you all at?
I got a total of 8 with 6 temps.
Okay.
6.
4.
Oh no!
Mr. Weiscade looks at you all and says, "You are fools, and I will destroy you as everyone who has stood before us." He raises his hand, and Ryan, you are immediately familiar with the energy of a thunder wave he's preparing to bring upon you. And just as the energy is about to crest, it fizzles out and stops. Who's got the highest passive perception?
I got an 8.
I have 14.
So it's Elly.
Zelly.
Yeah, it's Elly. Yeah. As Mr. Weiscade crumbles to the ground before you, you see a man standing there with a dagger in his hands and tears rolling down his cheeks.
Ben. Is it Ben?
That's Ben!
He drops the dagger and falls to his knees, looking over his captain, his friend,
Oh my god.
horrified, but like he had no other choice.
Oh my god.
Weiss's eyes are just empty. There's no hint of who he was or of whatever took him over. And his blood spills out on the ground in front of you.
Oh my god. Oh no.
I say we run.
I just like Ben, just like, huh. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. He was gone.
He doesn't say anything. He just stares down at the blood leaking into the knees of his pants.
I'm gonna reach out my hand and be like, let's go, Benjamin.
He follows you to his feet, but he's like walking in a trance. And the now 7 of you run off into the night, finally free.
I think Penny's going to be like, I kind of got lost in the confusion there, but did we just burn down the library?
You're like, that's the worst thing we've ever done!
Like, I've killed people, but that's got to be at least the worst thing I've ever done.
Getting out of the city. We're hightailing it out of the city, and Kitty Boo is here because he knew that we were running, and he was like, yes, I helped too.
I run far.
I ran far.
You make it out of the capital, past the gates where they are usually guarded, where now the guards have been called to the castle. Looking at it as you leave, you can see that whatever fires, whatever chaos you caused is under control again. And that perhaps you've made a powerful enemy. And, yeah. They're going to come after you sooner than later.
Yeah.
You get out to the woods, a little bit off the road, and find a place to camp. It's probably not safe to light a fire this close. And all of your various allies have dozed off or cleaning off, and it's just the 3 of you sitting around thinking and planning what is next.
So I didn't give any of my money to the university yet, so like I have about 1,000 gold pieces.
That's fantastic.
Well, money?
Yeah. Pretty sure that's now spending money since, we're probably not going to be paying back the university. Or you can still pay back the university. I mean, it's just, yeah.
I think if I did that, they'd know where I am. And I'm pretty sure Mr. Cade has his eyes on that.
And if you're already on the run as a murderer, then what's the point of paying back some school debts, right? Just add it to the list.
I mean, I don't want to say committing treason and murdering is an upside to getting out of your student debt.
And yet.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Pretty good perk, I must say.
It's not bad.
Except that we're sleeping in a forest.
Well, it's better than a jail cell.
I have like 1 bedroll. It's probably like I probably handed it to Ryan. Like
Ellie's like, this isn't bad. Like this is nice.
This is
Ellie's got some leaves.
Yeah,
she's like, this is good shit.
This is great. It's above like -40, and no one's gonna freeze to death out here.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she compares it to. It's like you're not gonna freeze to death. It's fine. You got some leaves. You got some trees.
I've got a really fancy cloak.
Yeah, I can find food and water enough for all of us without anyone having to do much. Whether it's super clean and you won't get the runs from it is an entirely different thing.
Entirely different thing. Like, you were not that specific. Just saying.
Yeah. You're
all gonna get dysentery and die, like that game. The Oregon Trail. This is the Oregon Trail.
Don't worry, your body will acclimatize, and then so will your bowels.
Yeah. The only downside though is I don't know when I'm going to be able to study more magic.
Honey, we'll find you stuff. There's not just magic in there. There's magic everywhere.
Yeah, but as a wizard,
I know you need like the spells and the books and stuff to like study and get more stuff. But I'm not saying that we're going to live in a forest for the rest of the days. I mean, that just seems I mean, I come from the wilderness, but I mean, we still went to towns and stuff. We still did things. I mean, I don't think, personally, I mean, look at Ryan. I don't think she could survive out in the wilderness for the rest of her life.
Of course I could. I don't know how to stab things. I could make a fire. What are you looking at me like that?
Fire. Can you find yourself food?
I can make fire, and then I just find a small, weak animal that doesn't run very fast, and I light it on fire. How hard could it possibly be? Why are you looking at me like that?
I really want to have some Ryan found food.
Mm-hmm. I'll find food.
Just like
I will find.
Yeah.
I will find food, and then I expect an apology, a sincere apology when I come back. I'm not allowed to eat what I bring back. Maybe
not tonight. Maybe a few nights when we're far away and we don't want to be afraid of losing somebody.
Because if I kill something with thunder, look, it's about it getting done, not how it gets done. Right?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Right.
Anyway, I've got some.
But next time there's a storm.
Next time there's a storm, exactly. That's when you gotta you go really shine bright at that one.
I'm your girl.
Yeah, y'all go. Every time we fight in a storm. Yes.
So where are we going?
I don't know. I mean, before we do anything, I feel like we need to send a message to Leanne since I wasn't able to get a hold of him. But after that, I think we need to go.
Make it to a town. We'll find someone we can send a message with when we've all gone missing. He'll know what happened, or
I'm sure the explosions were kind of like a sign to
a bit of a giveaway.
Yeah.
Well,
kind of feeling.
I mean, technically, not only did you not tell Leanne you were leaving the city, you also didn't tell them that you were told about the assassination attempt and ruined their future attempt at assassination because they were planning to do an assassination attempt in about 4 days.
And what? Just because you have one assassination, that doesn't ruin all assassination attempts.
No, but when one attempt happens, they up their security tenfold.
Yeah.
Well, we
just give it some time.
Yes, give them some time, but that means that their plan is now screwed.
We tried to tell them.
You had every intention of telling them.
No, we tried. Carmen said she couldn't get to them.
Yep, didn't have enough time.
Yeah. It was either we died in the castle and everything went to shit anyway, or we get out and possibly help.
Mm-hmm.
If we could get an army, for instance.
Army? Where are we going to find an army?
If my aunt has it was my army, it's her army now, I guess, but if we could
get there,
convince them.
You see, like, Penny looking back and forth between Elly and Ryan, being like, I can't say things.
Just like you. Anne's got like a lot of people or something.
Penny can't say anything. She's trying to be subtle. Okay. Yeah, everybody notices.
Penny, why are you twitching when Ryan's talking?
Good night, everybody. I'm going to bed.
No, Penny, don't you?
Come
on.
Yeah, what people would you have? Like hired hands or something? Like you got like a big house or something? We hire the servants, they can fight with us?
We just escaped the castle.
Yeah, you're talking about raising an army though that apparently your aunt has. Was she like a queen or something?
Something like that. It's
She got an aunt who's a queen. What does that make you like a Dutch or something?
no, not exactly. The details are rough, and I wanted to tell you before, but it wasn't safe to, and I didn't want to. Do you know of Lunaris? Lunaris and Solaris. Toward the north, the two cities.
Do I know about that?
You probably would, because it's a kingdom that's ruled by people like yours who fly.
Right, but different people.
Yeah, but like they also are like super cool flying chicks, but Ryan's not a super cool flying chick.
So you come from there? Mostly, was it Asimar? What's the word?
Yes, Asma.
Asimar. They can all like fly and stuff. They've got like all these wings and stuff. Wait.
They were taken from me. No, it was my fault.
Someone took your wings?
Well, my aunt did, but it was for a good reason. It was a good...
Your aunt took your wings and you let her?
I didn't let her. I wasn't aware that she was doing it, but it was for my own benefit. It's a really long story, so...
She took your wings without your permission? She took away a part of you that is so far a part of you that everyone in your lineage has it.
Yes. Well, yes. But for a reason, though. It wasn't... She didn't just... It was to help me. She took them to protect me.
What? Ryan! What?
Stop screaming.
What kind of logic is that?
You're still screaming, Ellie. You're quiet, but you're still screaming.
Stop screaming. What the fuck?
Right. It's fine.
Also, I would have taken them outside of the city far enough that even if I was screaming, it would be okay. But they probably
were going to wake up everybody in the camp.
Yeah.
Fine.
No, I don't want Carmen to know and Tefania to know.
Carmen's probably listening right now.
Of course she's fucking
details.
I mean, Atlas knows that. Arsen is just like,
Yeah, I think I purposefully laid down really close to Arsen and like flopped down enough that he would like wake up.
He kind of like hears what's going on and he looks at you and he raises his eyebrows and you both like close your eyes like, we're asleep.
Yeah, and I think I would be like, I knew the whole.
And Penny's like,
yeah,
I know you knew. You shouldn't say that though, because you actually talk quite loud, and Ellie's really good at hearing. Hi, Ellie.
Why are you talking all seductively to each other like that?
We're making love, and he rolls over.
I am not doing that.
She is a child, sir.
Feel like making love.
I think I immediately stood up and like, do not listen to this man.
What are you guys doing, Ellie? Nothing. Sexing her. Doing some sex. What are you doing?
Putting the sex on her.
Doing the sex on her.
Nope.
Ben's crying in a corner. Let's look at Ellie.
Ben is just like sitting there staring out into nothingness.
So this, let me get this straight. So this lady, your aunt, took wings by force for your own good.
Yes. But now,
knowing,
and now she's, yes.
and
Yes.
it's for a good reason.
Yes.
And for some reason you want to go back to her. Why haven't you killed her yet?
No, because she's like, because now she's the queen, and but if we can get her on our side, and they're already at war with Caracat, and if we,
How the fuck did you end up in Caracat if they're warring?
no, I was sold. It's repentance.
I feel like that glitch is actually how Elly feels. Just like,
Cannot compute.
what?
Straight up can't compute.
Elly, like, actually just breaks.
I don't get it. That makes no sense.
Like, what in the Seven Hells could you have done that could have been so bad?
I killed someone.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
Yes, no, but I killed a lord. He was innocent, mostly.
So you must have had like a reason for killing him then.
Not a good enough one, but
well, whose word is that? Is that yours against his or something? Oh wait, he's dead. Someone he knows.
yes, my aunt.
Wow. And she didn't take your side. I mean, blood is blood. That's kind of really fucked up, Ryan.
Yes, I still murdered him though, so there is that. I mean,
Yeah, well, is like forgiveness not a thing where you come from?
no, repentance is. It's not that forgiveness is never a possibility, but you need to atone for your actions.
So you need to be sold to another city, to a people who are enslavers, and
that is one example. That is this example. It's not the only way, but in her defense, everyone thinks I'm dead, and then the reason for her taking my wings is that everyone thinks I'm dead, and then they take your wings, and they gild them in metal, and then you get a proper funeral. So I really just died, and then
what the fuck?
Honorably, not
the fuck?
No, I don't think. I feel like I'm not explaining this right. I thought it was supposed to be probably. Oh, she thought it was probably just kitchen work. I don't.
I really don't believe that. Also, big general, what the fuck? That whole situation, and I mean, I come from a place where we don't have castles or anything like that, but that is all the most broken situation I've ever heard of. What happened? I thought I was kind of fucked up, but like, then I met you guys, and now I'm like, am I the normal one?
If I can finish repenting between now and then, and I could deserve to go back.
Okay. Oh, well, how do you finish your repents?
It's mostly punishments, but all self-inflicted punishments.
Arsen spank you a bunch or something.
He snorts and says, please, and rolls over.
What if we just say you've got your repentance? I mean, I feel like you don't need to repent for that. That sounds like something that was completely out of your situation, and you're being punished for it.
That's because I've angered the gods. That's part of the reason why you repent, so that the gods forgive you.
What the gods got to do with it? They don't care if one person gets murdered or something. I mean, unless it's like one of their priests or something. I mean, the gods got bigger things to worry about.
It was, I don't know, it was self-defense. It wasn't self-defense. I don't know. It's not the point. Right. Okay. Point is, I should not have killed him. Just if in the time between here and Daenerys, if I can repent enough, then we could possibly land full forgiveness, use her armies, take down Caracat, murder the Empress and the Emperor, End of story. And he's just laying there with Arsen going,
yeah, like, I don't know what we just did.
And he's like, the books are burning. The books are burning.
It's fine. They digitized them. With magic, though.
They make copies of
Beloneris has books. I bet they have books. I bet they have magical books. Magical flying books.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
Penelope, are there bugs on you?
No.
I think there's bugs on me.
Arsen's flying on an anthill.
I cast false life on myself about an hour ago. So
What?
they're terrified of me right now.
He inches closer.
Love.
Oh, like that weird kind of like.
Arsen's gonna come spoon you.
But like.
He's a good cuddler. I feel like that's our last scene of the episode is like Penny being like, and Arsen being like, give me your false life.
False life, you say. Well, Elly and Ryan are still like, no, it's fine.
They're so cat just all night. What the fuck? No, it's fine. What the fuck?
And then it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
No, stop.
As soon as Elly's all fucked out, it's just like, we can talk about this later. And I'm going to go lie between Ben and Carmen, and I'm going to hold their hands.
Okay, Ben is not laying down.
Where is he?
He's sitting upright, staring off into nothingness.
I hold his sitting hand.
He lets you do it. He doesn't do anything back, but he lets you hold his hand. So, next week, we start Arc 2 of Darkness and Dragons. Now that you have learned all about the capital and the people and the friends, and now you are out on the run, I guess. Trying to make friends, trying to kill people. Gotta kill that Empress.
Gotta get them alliances.
Gotta get them monies. And Laura, do you want to tell everybody about our contest?
Yes. I will do this again at the beginning of the next post, but if you are still here and listening, we have something really exciting coming up. So starting next week, we have a couple a couple giveaways that are going to be running. One on Instagram, one on Twitter, one on YouTube, one on Twitch, and one on Facebook. And I have 5 Darkness and Dragons exclusive D20s. I wish you could. Oh, you can't. Oh. So there's
it looks beautiful, but you can barely see it.
I know.
Follow us on social media to get a close-up of these gorgeous
all the
dice.
pictures are there. I will post them. I gotta get that picture. 3 and 4. And this one has the skull in it. This is the
penny.
Yeah. No, that's not the penny one. That's the Empress one. Anyway, so and then I think I'm gonna actually add in some more there. So on different social media channels, there will be different kind of rules for the giveaway. So you can enter on every single platform. You can enter on Twitter and Facebook and YouTube and all of them, whichever ones that you follow. You can just enter on one, enter on all of them. Each channel will have a different giveaway, so make sure you check in on those. The rules will all be posted on all of the social media links. The rules for YouTube we post on YouTube. The rules for Facebook we post on Facebook, along with what you will actually get to be entering. But that is coming up next week, so look forward to that.
Yeah. As always, thank you all for tuning in. You can join Dark and Dragon community by following us on, and by entering the contest, on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks again, and have a great night.